now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. 3 on the clock. Kept alive. Zubac. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Smart. It's stolen by Leonard. It's a one-on-one situation. For 3, Westbrook gets the 3 ball to go.
When Russ is making threes, I don't know how you guard him.
Here's Smart. Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
George against Brown. Outside Covington. Let's go with a 3. Clock at 6. Westbrook, the pass to Covington. Here's George. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Here's Williams. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And George launches it from deep. Zubac finds George. Zubac with a screen on Brown. Brown against George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Pass to Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has gotten his second bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
George for 3. Smart grabs a miss. The Celtics with the lead. Outside, Brown. Tatum against George. Williams a screen on George. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Zubac with a screen on Smart. Smart against Westbrook. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. And they're building up steam, getting out in front, and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Leonard for 3. Will it go? And the jam by Covington.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Smart for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Zubats with a screen on Smart. George outside. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Good read from Paul George. He's very skilled at realizing when he should make these passes.
Smart finds Williams. Outside, Brown. Puts up a 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For 3, Covington. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
And the Celtics in possession here. 4-point game. And here's Smart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Horford, a screen on George. And here's Brown for 3. Horford for 3. On target from range.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
George drives in. And that one's good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Shot clock at 5. Brown passes to Horford. No luck on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. George outside. Zubats with a screen on Brown. For 3, George. They get it back. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum adding muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better." Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum, and there's a whistle. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
the previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls for him.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting 5 isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
It's Brown on the wing. Screen by Horford. Launches it. Brown can't hit. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. George against Brown. Covington, a screen on Brown. Out to Covington.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Shoots over Brown. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Covington. It's George on the wing, hounded by Tatum. And George gets it to go on the assist by Zubac. George has got 5 points now this quarter. Horford finds Williams. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Covington. Smart against Westbrook. Outside Covington. Pass to George. Out to Covington. Shoots over Horford. No good. A bit long that time. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way on Robert Covington.
If you want to talk about a high-value veteran, Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
And the Celtics making a change here. Griffin, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. White, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Smart. Pass to Morris. Here's Highland. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Screen by Horford. Here's White. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Athletic ability gets White vertical. He just owns the rim.
Pass to Highland. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
Screen by Griffin. And he's going for the lob. And he can't get that one.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Horford with a steal. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter.
21. Celtics. 21.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Norman Powell out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. White against Gordon. The kick out to Williams. Outside Gallinari. The 3 is up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
White for 3, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Brogdon.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And the Clippers have possession. Plumlee, a screen on Brogdon. Here's Highland. The Clippers rebound, and they'll get another chance. To the inside. Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Brogdon with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
But yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Oh, did you see that finish? And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. Griffin against Gordon. Down low. Out to Powell. Plumlee, a screen on Williams. Here's Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Powell's got his first bucket in this one.
I love how Powell moves on the floor, glides off the pick to an open look at the basket.
White on the wing, defended by Gordon. Gallinari with a screen on Gordon. Here's White. Outside for Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. Brogdon from outside. Drops in the 3.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Here's Tatum. Left side Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Covington's checked in for Morris. Leonard comes in for Powell. Paul George, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Highland.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Tatum.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
The Clippers in the lead. Leonard on the wing. Covington, a screen on Tatum. Back to George. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Plumlee hits them both. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Tatum against Leonard. Left side Tatum. Outside Brown. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Shoots over George. Ooh, nice D from George. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
His first step, we know, quickness, second to none. Westbrook almost impossible to stop when he gets down here.
Horford left side. It's Smart on the wing. Horford, a screen on Westbrook. Here's Smart. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Five ticks left in the third quarter. With 1 on the clock, the third quarter comes to a close. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Celtics 5 right now. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point. Brown with it, guarded now by George. Nifty move. And the jam by Brown.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Plumlee, a screen on Brown. Leonard on the wing. Six to shoot. Inside. Here's Plumlee. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 5.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Smart passes to Horford. Now here's Williams. Pass to Brown. Over George. Brown can't hit. The Clippers shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Plumlee, a screen on Smart. Smart against Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Here's Plumlee. It's George on the wing, defended by Brown. Covington, a screen on Brown. George for 3. Covington. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Tatum finds Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one, guys.
Allie, thank you. Smart against Westbrook. Brown passes to Smart. Second shot opportunity. Kick out to Brown. With the fadeaway. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Here's Covington. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Tatum finds Williams. Here's Tatum. Leonard defending. Tatum gets the bucket.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Tatum against Leonard. To the middle. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Al Horford. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
In my opinion, one of the most talented two-way players of this generation. Paul George has stayed humble throughout his success and has shown that he is willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Smart passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this guy is made for these moments. Tatum, the big-time shot.
George passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Tatum against Leonard. Tatum passes to Williams. And he can't jam it through.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Back to Covington. Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. Westbrook with it. And finished off by Westbrook.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Oh, George with a steal. Leonard against Tatum. Zubac screen. Leonard passes to Zubac. Back to Leonard. From outside the arc. Gets the bucket. And now an 11-point Clipper lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve...
the NBA Live on... Sports on this Tuesday afternoon. Now, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt. These are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Johnson. He's out there with Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with a screen on Johnson. Covington. Rebound, Brooklyn. On the wing, Bridges. Defended by Covington. George against Dinwiddie. A three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Clippers. George with the bucket.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Johnson for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Covington a screen on Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie with the steal. To the paint. Covington with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Zubac's no good.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him.
Look at that.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Westbrook scanning the floor. And the 3 off target. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Dinwiddie.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Zubac's with the screen for Leonard. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges sets the screen for Dinwiddie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
A good chance to see Paul George burst that time.
Dinwiddie attacking. Johnson outside. Here's Claxton. Down low. Here's Dinwiddie. The 11-footer. Another one falls for Brooklyn. There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Zubats in the post. The rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Leonard.
And that's what you expect from one of the greatest defenders maybe this league has ever seen. Great play by Kawhi that time.
Nets leading by 3. Pass to Claxton. Inside. Outside for Simmons. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That ties it up. George has got 7 points in the game.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Now, here's Bridges. Simmons, a screen on Leonard. Bridges for 3. The shot comes out, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. Jumps up. The offensive rebound. Here's Leonard. Another shot. And it's good on the way up. Leonard's got his second basket.
And the claw striking once more. He can be a dominant rebounder at the small forward position.
On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Westbrook kicks to George. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Curry passes to Claxton. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Curry against George. They set the pick. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
The Nets with the lead. Paul George with the steal. Now the pass to Westbrook. Lets it go with a three. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Curry finds Bridges. Nets passing it around. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Leonard with no one around. And the Clippers miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
George dishes to Westbrook. Off target with his 3. And so Curry will bring it up for Brooklyn. Johnson, a wide open look. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Johnson's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Brett, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have. Injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together, and if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Bridges shot good.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Curry against Westbrook. 1:30 left to play here in the half. Curry with the steal. There's a good screen. Simmons left side. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. The Clippers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And Leonard no good on that one. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Harris against Leonard. Harris's shot is off. Clippers trail by 4. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. On the wing, George. Dinwiddie covering. Covington kicks to Westbrook. And here's Leonard from 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a shot most guys are just not even going to take. But Leonard is confident in that range.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Passes to Watanabe. From downtown, drops in the tray. Watanabe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And some good action. I thank you, David. Folks.
21, the Nets, 25.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. They've got Joe Harris, and it's Watanabe in at the 5, roaming the paint. Morris with a screen on Dinwiddie. Highland knocks down the 3 ball. Highland's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Brooklyn leading by 3, and the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Highland. Plumlee with a screen on Dinwiddie. From the wing. Here's Gordon. In the corner, Powell with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. O'Neal a screen on Gordon. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Harris. Pulls it up. Over Gordon, right wing. Out to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Watanabe. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Plumlee with a screen on O'Neal. Powell the pass to Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Plumlee with the screen. Got it. Good job in the low post. Plumlee's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles.
For his career, more than 3/4 of Plumlee's basket have come within 3 feet of the rim, so you know he's going to take it inside.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got 8.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Highland passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, no more can we talk about underrated jumping ability from the Plumlees. Suddenly he's up and attacking the rim.
Harris drives in. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Nets lead by 2.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Plumlee, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the defender tried to foul before the shot went up, but Plumlee with the strength and power to earn the trip to the free throw line.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Offensive rebound. Here's Finney-Smith, covered by Morris. Shot clock at 6. Here's O'Neal. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Puts up a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Nets passing it around. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Plumlee with a screen on Dinwiddie. Morris right side to the middle. And Plumlee kicks to Morris. And the Clippers miss again. The Nets with the lead. Harris outside. To the inside. The pass to Finney-Smith. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Pass to Watanabe. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Here's Highland. Dinwiddie covering. Passes it to Plumlee. It's Powell on the wing. There's the triple. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Timeout called the Nets. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Kawhi Leonard. Curry against George. Curry setting the pick for Bridges. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Here's Claxton. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside Covington. Back to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Covington passes to Zubac. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Simmons, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Outside Westbrook. Latray. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 7. Curry with it. Johnson outside. Here's Claxton. And he jams it with authority.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And here's George for 3. And the dunk by Zubac.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
George against Curry. Pass to Claxton. No good that time, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Calm, cool, and Covington. Big-time shot.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Good. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook dishes to George. Outside Leonard. Zubats a screen on Simmons. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Zubats.
I like to see Leonard's ability to dish the ball off the screen and roll. It's becoming a huge advantage for this team.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Oh, reversed hit home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. George looking around. Misses the 3. Nets leading by 7. And Curry, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Zubats with the screen for George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
George against Curry. The dish to Simmons. George with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 17 foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Here's Simmons. Here's Claxton, and it's good for 2.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Westbrook kicks to Covington. Releases. It's hauled in by Claxton. Covington with the steal. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Nets. And Robert Covington picks up the foul.
Robert Covington.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Curry looking around. Here's Bridges. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead.
court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Horford, no good with a layup. Simmons with it. Tatum's there. Denied by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment. Once again, fans.
Down low. He shoots it. Kick out to Brown. Horford outside. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity. Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Bridges misses. Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every... team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Now here's Dinwiddie, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. This one for three. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Simmons.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, everyone understands Mikal Bridges is a high-level defender and gets the steal, wastes no time getting it into transition.
Now here's Tatum. Screen by Horford. Out left to the wing. The three ball. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
When you think about Al Horford at his best, he is one of the league's most versatile big men. This guy is a very strong passer. He can defend across positions, including switching out on the perimeter, and he can knock down open threes.
Brooklyn trailing. From deep, Johnson sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There's a minute 54 left now in the first quarter. Tatum finds Horford. Back to Tatum. Pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown for three. He buries it from 3. Brown's got 5 now. And it may have taken 10 years, but Horford's defense finally got recognized in 2018.
Yeah, he made the NBA's all-defensive team that season, BA, and he may not be a shot-blocking force like some of the great defensive players in this league, but there isn't a weakness to his game on the defensive end.
Now here's Smart. Williams passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. The kick out to Williams. The fadeaway. And there's Horford on the assist from Williams.
You have to contest shots no matter where Al Horford is on the floor. That time, he's working the mid-range.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. To the wing, right side. Here's Claxton. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Screen by Horford. Here's Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
It's stolen by Smart. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Tatum from long range hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Outside Simmons. The rebound, Celtics.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And that's not gonna go. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. The Celtics with the lead.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
Curry, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Now here's Curry. The kick out to Johnson. Fires for 3. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And doors for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a 2-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, "People need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it." Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Now here's Curry. Pass to Johnson. Back to Curry. Horford against Simmons. Out to Bridges. Clock at 6. Knocks down the long J. Bridges has got 8.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We've got a line change here for Boston. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Watanabe's checked in for Claxton. Finney-Smith comes in for Simmons. O'Neal, he's checked in for Johnson. And Harris is subbed in for Bridges. Now here's Brogdon. Fires the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Brogdon's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I think when people think of Malcolm Brogdon, the first word that comes to mind is consistency. This guy takes quality shots. He's already produced a 50-40-90 season back in 2019.
White, good.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, that 50-40-90 season put Brogdon in pretty exclusive company, Doris.
It sure did, B.A. Only the 8th player in the history of the league to accomplish that feat. Think about it. It takes tremendous skill to carry those percentages, the discipline to take good shots, the work required to become a consistent shooter. Brogdon brings it every game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Watanabe. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. O'Neal on the wing. Jacks up a three. The three from Curry. Can't get it to drop. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brogdon. Griffin outside. Back to Brogdon. A minute 22 left in the first half. Williams passes to Gallinari. Shoots from the line. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
O'Neal on the wing. Pass to Watanabe. Off target at the rim. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. White for three, and the Celtics another three.
That's a crafty play. Understanding when to pull up off the bounce to get that jumper to go. Derek White is on time.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. 52 seconds left in the second. Harris a screen. Curry passes to Harris. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
O'Neal misses. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. White on the wing. Three-pointer. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 12.
Well, he's got the size and strength. Gallinari doing work on the glass.
Pass to Harris. Here's Watanabe. It's deflected. Outside Gallinari. Outside Brogdon. Driving inside. Oh, and he hits it at the butt. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
23.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges, a screen on Tatum. It's Bridges on the wing. No good on the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Tatum. Out to Horford. Outside Brown. Tatum passes to Brown. Shot clock at 5. He gets it in there. Brown's got 10 points. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Now here's Tatum. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
You can see the defensive versatility of Ben Simmons. This guy wreaks havoc. It doesn't matter who he's defending.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
From deep, Horford with a steal. Tatum with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Horford in the high post. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Bridges. Simmons with a screen on Tatum. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Now here's Brown. 10 points for him. Pass to Horford. Stolen by Bridges. To the paint. And it's Simmons with the jam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And Boston calls time here. Some changes for Boston. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Now here's Simmons. He has 6. Johnson finds Simmons. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Boston with a rebound. Griffin outside. And the shot goes down. Griffin's got his first basket.
You just get a sense how comfortable Blake Griffin is when he is near the cup. Makes it look effortless.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Nets keep it alive. Here's Claxton. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, of course, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
Outside Brogdon. White for 3. That one no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Bridges with it. Now guarded.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
This is what you call putting it all together on the offensive end. Go ahead, Mikal Bridges.
Brogdon from outside. White against Bridges. White, the pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. A full line change here for Brooklyn.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
The Nets have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Harris a screen. 4-3. O'Neal on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
They set a pick. The 3, here's Harris. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Nets miss again. White on the wing. And so it's Boston going into the break up 12. The hustle. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Grant Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Griffin, then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's White in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And Griffin slams it in.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Pass to Watanabe. Drives to the hoop, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Gallinari with a screen. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Misses the 3. Brogdon against Curry. Harris outside. Back to Curry. Pass to Finney-Smith for 3. Connects from downtown.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot that the team relies on Finney-Smith to make. You get a look, you've got to be willing to knock it down.
White against Harris. White can't hit. Brooklyn trailing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Watanabe. Simmons comes in for Finney-Smith. Johnson, he's checked in for O'Neal. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Harris. Now here's Curry. Bridges, a screen on Smart. The 3 from Curry. Pure from three-point range. Curry's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Curry against Smart. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Here's Williams. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Johnson a screen on Brown. Outside Johnson. On the wing, Curry, defended by Smart. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now here's Smart. Outside, Brown. Back to Smart. And he sinks the 11-footer. And the Celtics lead by 6.
Very important points. I mean, they're trying to hang on to this lead now. They needed that.
High post Claxton. Drops in the layup for 2.
This has been fun to watch. I mean, they've managed to go on a run just when it looked like this might be over.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
Now here's Simmons. From deep, Johnson. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 4th assist in this one. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Pass to Bridges. Simmons with it. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Rebounded by the Nets. It's Bridges on the wing, defended by Brown. Here's Simmons over Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, the pump fake gets that defender off his feet, and that's all Ben Simmons needs.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, just a fruitful trip to the line. He's made this a one-possession game.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
And here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Simmons.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Back to Bridges. Simmons with a screen on Brown. From deep, Johnson. And he drills the triple. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Timeout called the Celtics. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Knocked away. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return short. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now here's Curry. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Tatum. Over Simmons. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Nets with a lead. Outside Curry. Pass to Claxton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now here's Williams. The 3-ball. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bridges against Brown. Shoots. Nice shot by Simmons. And now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Launches it. Hauled in by Brown.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Tatum way outside. The long distance three is buried.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Curry. Left side Johnson from the arc. No good there. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And the Nets with possession here. Bridges with it. Count it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Simmons against Tatum. Horford, a screen on Simmons. And it's in.
If you want to know why they turn to Al Horford, it's because he delivers time and again.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Things looked a little uneven for...
matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good points. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the one. A nice shot by George.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Williams, a screen on Leonard. Here's Tatum driving in. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Covington setting the pick for George. And George with the stuff.
And George just so aggressive. When he's got that edge inside, he is looking to power it home.
The three from Tatum. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Westbrook with the bucket.
What tenacity from Westbrook. Gets the ball inside among the trees and finds his shot.
Tatum against Leonard. Smart deciding where to go with it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And the rejection by Tatum. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Here's Leonard. Celtics on D. Zubac the pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Zubac a screen on Tatum. And it's Leonard missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Brown outside. Outside, Horford. Smart passes to Tatum. Shoots over Covington. And too long on the shot.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Here's Tatum. Left side, Horford. Pulls up. Tatum's shot is off. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Shot from the wing. Tatum with another miss.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Hits the three-point bomb.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Leonard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Williams, a screen on Westbrook. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 5.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Hands it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The kick out to Williams. Horford against Covington. A second chance effort. Boston needs to get off a shot. Brown outside. They get it back. Here's Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Clippers leading by 4. George with the screen on Smart. Inside. And it's George finishing it off.
And a little verticality there from George, not to mention the timing between those two on the alley-oop.
Outside, Smart. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers. Celtics trail by 6. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Leonard sets a screen for Westbrook. And stolen by Tatum. The finish. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And how about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
The 3 from Tatum. Horford in the post, defended by Covington. And yes, it's good. Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's stolen by Brown. And Brown throws it down.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
Brown against George. To the paint. Here's Zubats. The shot's good on the assist by George. Zubats has got his first bucket in this one. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Down low, Williams with the steal. Horford with it. Outside, Smart. Picked by Horford. Beyond the arc. And again, Boston with the triple. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics. Clippers trail by 4. Zubats a screen on Smart. Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers. Is his triple-double record unbreakable? Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Logged in the pass to Griffin. In the air. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
Gordon for three. The shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Up top, Griffin.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the first half of the game. He takes it in. Outside to Brogdon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Highland. They grab their own miss. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Plumlee.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
The kick out to Williams. Brogdon the pass to Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. And Gallinari throws it down.
And using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
That's a 2 from Gordon. Gallinari with the steal. White with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. White drives in, feeds it to Griffin. Plumlee with the steal. Williams against Powell. Three-pointer. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Williams for 3. Morris with the rebound. Outside Gordon. A 3-ball. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Boston on top, up 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, Marcus Smart has been really making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Gallinari, Brogdon out there with Derek White. And it's Griffin, and it's Williams at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. Gallinari against Morris. Gallinari kicks to Griffin. He can't hit that time. Gordon with the defensive effort. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Morris with the screen for Gordon. Pass to Morris. Gallinari with the steal. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Passes it to Williams. Clock at 6. Over Gordon. Boston, no good that time either. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Highland, guarded by Smart. Rebound by the Celtics. And Tatum launches it from deep. Offensive rebound, Williams. Williams a screen on Powell. Tatum looking around. Shoots over Powell. Up again. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Highland. Guarded by Smart. Plumlee with a screen on Smart. Here's Highland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Clippers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Robert Covington comes in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's George in for Eric Gordon. Horford dishes to Smart. Left side, Williams. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Los Angeles.
Russell Westbrook.
4 on the shot clock. Stolen by George. For the finish. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
A perennial all-defensive pick. George's quick hands create a lot of transition opportunities.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Boston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Brown the pass to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Leonard against Tatum. Leonard kicks to Covington. 5 on the clock for the tie. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Covington. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Pass to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by George. Leonard with the steal. It's George on the wing. Leonard against Tatum. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. And the pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Covington. Outside Westbrook. Clippers moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped and taken away by Brown. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Horford sets a screen for Smart. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
The kick out to Brown. Pass to Horford. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Knocked loose, so another turnover for Boston. Smart passes to Tatum. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 9 points.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 1. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac, and slam dunk by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And Westbrook, here we go. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field. Here's Smart. Shoots from 12. Williams kicks to Horford. Smart passes to Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Into the lane. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Timeout call, the Celtics.
Second team foul.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. The kick out to Williams. Tatum on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Horford the pass to Tatum. 3-pointer. Tatum with another miss. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 1. Covington a screen on Smart. The 3 from George. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 made. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Brown feeling out a bit. Outside, Smart. Tatum with it. George picks him up.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him. And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Smart against Westbrook. Back to Plumlee. Stolen by Smart. Brown outside. Yes, that goes in. And the Celtics lead by 1. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Boston. George up top. He's covered by Brown. Outside, George. They get a hand on it. And here we go with Horford running up the court. Here's Smart. No good on the triple. The Clippers shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. George with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Plumlee sets the pick for Westbrook. And Westbrook throws it down.
And we've seen this before, folks. Big possession, Westbrook rising to the occasion. How about that competitiveness?
Here's Smart, there's the drive. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
George up top, guarded by Horford. Covington a screen on Horford. The kick out to Westbrook. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now here's Tatum. Outside, Horford. Takes it inside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Plumlee sets the pick for George. The 3. Rebound, Boston. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum draws the double. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Boston with the ball. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Passes it to Horford. The 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
The 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Highland. Pass to George. This would tie it. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.
savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Now here's Westbrook. Zubac screen, launches a 3, and Westbrook good for 3.
Be careful when Westbrook is knocking down those consistently. Watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
Bridges against Leonard. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Dinwiddie against George. Dinwiddie outside. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Leonard, here we go. Zubac finds Westbrook. Here's the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Covington. He can't hit that time. Good D by Simmons. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Here's George. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson. First free throw is good.
Shooting for the Clippers, Paul George.
George hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Bridges against George. Down low. Here's Westbrook. Out to Leonard. The 3. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
The decision-making of Leonard could have hit the roller, but already had the shot he wanted. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
The players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Simmons. Another shot. Here's Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Deflects the pass. George with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Nice shot by George.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
The 3, Westbrook. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
And it's Westbrook that time on the assist from Covington. Westbrook's got 8.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And it's Simmons missing. And it's the Clippers ball. They're on a 14-5 run. George for 3. Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8. Out to Covington. Back to Westbrook. Clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Covington no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it. Here's Westbrook. George for 3. Russell Westbrook. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers.
And your next
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. 4 on the clock. Here's Bridges. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Bridges has got 5.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
No coverage that time.
As a coach, you feel so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Now here's Bridges. He's got 5. Bridges, a screen on George. Curry passes to Bridges. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And it's Vince Sanity himself, Vince Carter, in the building tonight.
And talk about a spectacular career. Really helped launch basketball in Toronto and the entire country of Canada. And of course, elevated the Nets as well in his 5 years with this team.
And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Leonard, left side. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
What an effort from Kawhi so far on offense. He's working hard and finding plenty of shots.
Here's Covington. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Now here's Curry, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Watanabe on the wing. To the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. Harris up top, 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Curry, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That's his first foul of the game. George outside, takes the 3. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Curry. Outside, Finney-Smith. Inside, pass to Watanabe. Zubats with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. For three, George. Now Zubats. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Beyond the arc. Leonard for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Harris misses.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it? Letting it all hang out when George takes flight, just enjoy the show.
Down low. Oh, deflected. To the inside. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. George finds Leonard. Soft touch off the glass. Leonard's got 18 points in the game.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Los Angeles has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Here's Highland. Oh, got a piece of it. Right side, Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh, my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. This one for three. And the basket by Highland. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Bridges passes to Simmons. Out to Bridges. Back to Simmons. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Johnson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Thanks very much, Allie. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Ben Simmons is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Claxton down low, working on Powell. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through. Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Here's Bridges. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And yep, it's good.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Morris for three. Here's Plumlee. Gordon outside. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Dinwiddie. It's tipped. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
Check out the urgency Powell has in transition. Hustling back to finish the play.
And there's the screen. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Powell. Fires the 3. Pass to Highland. Shot clock at 5. Morris sets a screen. Gordon outside. It's stolen by Johnson. To the middle. Tipped. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third team foul.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense right on him. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Los Angeles has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Westbrook against Dinwiddie. Zubats with a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
The previous play is under review.
In a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's a screen. To the paint. Oh, George with a steal.
Brooklyn foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team.
That's good from George.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Leonard against Simmons. Down low. And stolen by Simmons. Fast break. Brooklyn jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Paul George.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
George hits them both. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. It's Bridges on the wing. Leonard defending. Covington over to help. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
And the second free throw is good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
That's good from George.
Paul George, shooting 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spots out there. He is rolling.
Here to put on the show, your Brooklyn Nets. And now back here they are. Team Height. Get loud, everyone. Let's give it up for Team Height.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Westbrook against Curry. Inside, here's Harris, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Zubac with a screen on Curry. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Let's give it up for Team Height.
Westbrook against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Here's Zubac. Deflected. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. That shot is good by O'Neal. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Westbrook outside. Pass to Zubac. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Zubac has got his second basket of the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for Los Angeles, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Some changes for Brooklyn.
Substitutions on the court.
Westbrook outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
And Bridges, here we go. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Dinwiddie with it. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. To 3, George. Brooklyn with the board. Fast break, Brooklyn. And it's Simmons missing. Los Angeles has gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. Westbrook with it, picked up by Simmons. From behind the arc. And Westbrook is good for 3. Westbrook's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Leonard against Bridges. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by George. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the middle. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
George against Bridges. George outside. Right wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Pass to Simmons. There's the triple. Paul George pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Nets. Down by 15. For 3, Covington. Not going to go that time.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
For 3, Bridges. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
George against Bridges. Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Getting to the rim, Covington has hops when he needs it.
Simmons against Covington. Outside Curry. Simmons with a screen on George. Curry finds Simmons. Oh, Covington with a block.
All over, guys. I like watching Covington be a pest on the defensive end.
Pass to Zubac. Covington with it. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. The Nets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Clippers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kawhi Leonard.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Leonard for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
George outside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for the Clippers.
So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up in the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Tatum looking around. Fires for three. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Dinwiddie finds Johnson. And stolen by Tatum. Horford against Dinwiddie. The kick out to Brown. And they double up Brown. Bridges with the steal. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And the powerful one-handed slam.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy. Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. He was all alone on that one.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Doris with Tatum and Brown, if they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Pocket 2. Tatum's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Simmons passes to Claxton. Simmons looking around. The pass to Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, Ben Simmons at 6'11" with elite hops. That's an easy look.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Smart passes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Picked by Horford. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Great scorers need easy opportunities. To pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Bridges with it, picked up by Brown. Bridges outside, lets it go from deep. Rebound Boston. Outside Tatum. The kick out to Brown, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy. Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Brown against Bridges. Simmons passes to Bridges. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Smart dishes to Brown. Outside, Horford. The kick out to Tatum. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Johnson. Takes a three. Rebound, Boston. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown, the pass to Smart. Brown against Bridges. Out to the wing. Horford goes in. The kick out to Tatum. Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
And so Tatum nails them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics.
And your next U.S. team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Boy, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously injuries played a part. The trade, the big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
And it's Brown missing. Nets trail by 4. Dinwiddie with it, out guarded by Smart. To the paint, kicks it out to Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Johnson, 4 on the clock. Bridges for 3. Rebound by Williams. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Smart misses. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn, trailing by 4. Here's Finney Smith, and the shot goes in. Finney Smith's got his first points of the game.
This is what taking care of your body and strength training will do. Finney Smith powers through the contact.
Pass to Smart. Williams, a screen on Dinwiddie. Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Johnson. Harris checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Williams finds Horford. Lets the 3 fly. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Passes it to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. A second chance effort. He doesn't hit that one.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
Substitution on the court.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's the screen. And there's the pass to Watanabe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Now here is Harris. No points in the game yet for him. Finney Smith can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. White looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Oh, that is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Pass to Watanabe. Out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Watanabe's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
White finds Brogdon. Hits it from 3-point range.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Now, here's Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. Brogdon outside. Outside Griffin. Here's White. Out to Gallinari from the arc. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Curry passes to O'Neal. Here's Harris. O'Neal is screen on White. For 3, Harris. Good on the triple.
Joe Harris has zero doubt about his ability to knock down range shots. How pretty is that?
So that'll be it for the first half.
20. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Johnson is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Bridges. And it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Claxton. Bridges, no one around him. And the Nets, another 3.
We know Mikal Bridges is a legit threat from deep, and boy, does he love the corners.
Pass to Gallinari. White against Bridges. Here's Gallinari. Outside to Brogdon. From deep. It's hauled in by Claxton.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Simmons dishes to Johnson. Simmons, a screen on Williams. Johnson, the pass to Simmons.
And the feel for the game Simmons has, so adept at cashing in on what the league gives him off these pick and roll.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Here's Griffin. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Griffin's got his first points in this one. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Now here's Williams. Back to White. Inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That will help your assist numbers if you're Derek White. You can't miss that guy.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 1. From deep. And that one is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside, White. Out to Gallinari. Back to White. Passes to Brogdon. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Wow, how about the balance and strength of Malcolm Brogdon? Give him the end one.
And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in, so Boston going with almost an entire new group. Williams, he's checked in for Griffin. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for White. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Taken away by Williams. Brogdon kicks to Williams. The pass to Brogdon. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Johnson in the corner. Simmons against Horford. The 3 from Johnson. Outside for Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, the pass to Curry. On the wing, Bridges. To the inside. He had Simmons atop the key. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by Smart.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Back to Horford. Let's go. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
And a new group in for the Nets. Watanabe's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Simmons. O'Neal's checked in for Johnson. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Bridges. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Now on their way to the floor.
55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Get loud, everyone.
Curry kicks to Finney-Smith. Up top, Curry.
For your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
Pass to Finney-Smith with a tie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Smart with the ball. Pass to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Seth Curry has found his footing in this league. He gains more and more confidence every year.
Tatum kicks to Horford. And it's off from three-point range. Timeout called the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Come on.
It's Curry outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 3 quarters of play in a close game here.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Boston, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart into the one. In transition, here come the Nets. Curry's got the ball. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, Smart, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Bridges with the steal. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Horford.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Tatum dishes to Smart. Back to Tatum. This one for three. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Claxton. Count it. Claxton's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Horford got a piece of it. Johnson against Tatum. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. Go ahead to the line.
Well, they're playing with fire, putting Mikal Bridges on the free throw line. This guy's so comfortable at the charity stripe.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
T-shirt. Come on, everybody. We got T-shirt for everybody. Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets. Boston. And now fans, here they are. Team Hype. There they go.
Celtics trail by three.
Brooklyn Nets. Team Hype.
Williams has a screen for Smart. Passes it to Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Basketball.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Smart against Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. There's Brown with the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Smart. And slam dunk by Smart.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh, Jason Tatum under duress, big moment, no problem.
Dinwiddie against Smart. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons in a pivotal moment delivers.
Horford with the screen on Bridges.
First team foul.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum draws the double. Williams passes to Brown. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Smart wide open. He's fired. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Marcus Smart. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Simmons finds Bridges. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Smart passes to Tatum. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Celtics passing it around. Back to Smart. Williams has a screen for Tatum. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Claxton. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The pass to Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
Outside, Horford. Williams dishes to Smart. Back to Williams. Outside, Horford. Pass to Williams. Outside, Tatum. Over Simmons. Tatum's shot is off. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And stolen by Simmons. Takes the 3. Here's Claxton, and that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.